Hello dear friends of my YouTube channel Retro Photo House. Today I would like to talk about one very useful product that I will offer in my eBay store. We will talk about the Lushnikov's dandelion. If you know what is that, it's very good. If not, I will explain. So basically here I have two Helios 40-42 lens converted to Nikon cameras, okay? But this one has a simple adapter without dandelion, and this one it has this famous Lushnikov's dandelion. So basically it's an electronic chip allowing to use some very useful functions. So what are the advantages of using Lushnikov's dandelion onto vintage manual lenses? So there is it depends of the camera body you are using with. For example, if you use old Nikon or entry-level model from Nikon line, it will bring you the full range of very useful features. For example, first of all, it will write the correct EXIF data into the file, for example the focal length of the lens, the aperture value, and so on. Second thing very useful, it is the correct metering in all modes. For example, here you can choose, for example, manual, aperture priority mode here, or P mode or S mode, and camera will matter properly. For example, let's use the aperture priority mode. Here you see the we have lens stop down to 2.8, and then you just select the aperture value onto camera and you just make the shot, take the peak, and you can see here the focal length is written down, the aperture value is written down, and you have all necessary data, and the most important thing, you have correct exposure here. So it's very useful thing. The Lushnikov's dandelion allows you to use all modes of your Nikon camera with vintage lens. If you use, for example, modern body, here it's a mid-range Nikon D600. It will also bring a lot of useful features. As I said, the writing EXIF data, as well as all modes available. For example, let's go to fully auto mode, you see, and camera reacts as it's a native lens, and you have the very nice photo with correct exposure and all data written down in EXIF you may need. So it's very useful thing, and this dandelion can be also programmed to a Nikon AES lenses, for example like Helios 40-81H. So you can program minimal and maximum aperture. You mount the lens onto the camera, then you just put here the minimal aperture value, and here you just can control the aperture fully from camera body. You don't need to move the ring. For example, here let's put aperture value f at 5.6, you can see, and you see, so camera takes a photo and stops down aperture automatically. For example, if let's put the aperture f at 2.8, and you will see it works in the same manner here, just a little bit, you see. So generally Lushnikov's dandelion is very useful thing, and I start to commercialize it in my eBay store. Basically I'm offering helios 44-2 lenses like this one with polished ring or ordinary one, and with programmed already dandelion to use with this specific lens. If you have some specific requests concerning another lens, please ask. This is Retro Photo House. Thank you for your attention. Goodbye.